There in this tutorial I'm going to discuss about how to configure VLAN in the switches. So you can see in the last video we learned about VLAN, the concept of VLAN, but here in this video we will tries to configure VLAN in the switches. It tries to uh, divide the network. So we learned about the concept that you can divide a network, a local area network, in a two-way. Either you can divide the same network, you can configure two different networks in the same switches. It's up to you. Since a VLAN already by name, you can see that it happens or it can configure at local area network. So at the business infrastructure in a huge environment, you can do that the same in the switches. Now, for example, if you want to configure a switch, so how to do that in real world in the packet tracer, it very easily goes to switch and then open CLI mode, which just never happens in the real life. You will never get this option in the switch. So what exactly do we do in the real life? We basically connect a console cable with console port of switch and the port laptop or PC is giving, and with terminal or PuTTY software we can get the interface, the CLI mode of both router and switch. But in packet tracer you can very easily goes to CLI mode. You can see I'm configuring host name currently. uh, I could continue with that, but because of a font, it's small, it's available in a small font. That's the reason I'm let me configuring it in a switch CLI mode only. Now we just configure host name. What we need to do here, we let me first tries to ping with the network. Now IP config. Now since these PCs having same gateway, that's the reason these all every single pieces were able to ping with each other. So ping with 192.168.1.7 pinging. So same with any other PC we're pinging, but currently wants to divide those switches. So how to do that? Any one switch you can configure. For example, I just took example of two switches. By taking two switches, you can even do that with one switch if it comes to the practical. Now let me show the VLAN database. Now this is the we going to configure it. Maybe in near future this VLAN database will be discontinued. That's the reason we are getting the warning message. Currently Cisco switch allows to configure VLAN even via privilege mode, and not via configuration mode. So VLAN database, we can configure it with the privilege mode. Probably in the next next upgrades, they might discontinue or maybe discontinued. Now let me show the VLANs before we configure. So at privilege mode, give a command show VLAN, and you can see that by default we have some 5 VLANs available, which is one is the default one, and the ports will have the available in the default VLAN. You can see from 0/1 to 0/24, all 24 ports are available in the default way, and rest will be FDDI, token ring default, FDDI net, and TRNet default, token ring default. So this is where the we were going to get the, so the ports are also all available on default ports, Now this FDNet and token net have STP of IEEE IBM. Now what we need to go, have to, again I'm going to configure in the privilege mode VLAN database. I'm getting warning, but let it go. So VLAN space 2, and then because the first port is already by default 1, so the name, and I want to give a name sales. So VLAN 2 it added and its name is sales. Now at show VLAN privilege mode, show VLAN the command is, and you can see there's first VLAN is added, sales is added again, but having no ports. Okay, now at configuration mode, how to configure VLAN, let it discuss that also. So you can find out that the command VLAN 3 and hit enter, then the name of the VLAN, so its name is accounts, hit enter, and command is done. So VLAN 3, the sequence, and name is account. Now as I said that the sequence will be followed, not 10 20. Can't give the VLANs like this, but 1 2 3 4 you have to follow the sequence. Now 2 having sales, status is active, currently no ports is there, and that's we need to do. We have to assign ports to this VLANs, and that's we need to do, we have to do. But otherwise this is the way how we can add VLANs in the switches. Hope you learned something about how to do that in both privilege and both configuration mode. So two way we discuss to add VLAN. Thanks for watching.